No, you're wrong. Has YW, you're wrong. As in the person has shown me Idazmi's comments on this person's post on the Enterprise D, Eckhart's Enterprise D versus Star Destroyer video. Now, as usual, Idazmi is being a liar. Now, we all know he's a liar, you know, but he's being even more of a liar than usual. Now, well, actually, he's just always lying. So, he says, in TOS, there is a quote that the... Okay, so no, that's not him. That is another person. Now he says, that's a lie. The Enterprise obliterated Tycho V in Obsession. Now, let me just look up the video. Actually, wait, hold up on that. I'm going to look at that later. But first, let's look at split a moon-sized asteroid in the Paradise Syndrome. Alright, let's look at the Paradise Syndrome, shall we? Shall we? Yeah, let's just look at the Paradise Syndrome. I don't know if you can hear them talking, but I do have captions on, so you should be able to hear them.
All engines stop. Hold position here. All engines stop, sir.
Yeah, real moon-sized asteroid, huh? Real moon-sized asteroid, you know? Funny, I haven't seen any moons that are freaking potatoes, you know? If it's a moon-sized asteroid, its gravity is going to compact it into a ball. But, since Idazmi either is so... he does not even know that gravity works, or he's lying. We all know he's lying. But let's see if what he says is true. He says it vaporizes the asteroid. Let's see what happens. I want to see some vaporization, some disappearing. You know what I'm saying? Well, guess what? After all this preparation, you know, they're sending all their power to the weapons. You know, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Crystal circuit's failing, sir. We'll have to replace it. Not now. Zero. Detection point. Now, sir, activate deflectors.
Let's see what happens. Oh, look. What is that? Absolutely nothing. Oh, wait, but maybe his phasers work like hand phasers, you know? They shoot something at a while, and then it vaporizes. Well, let's keep on watching, shall we? Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Kirk being a little lovebird. Blah blah blah. Kirk brings that guy back to life. Blah blah blah. Who cares? Anyhow, yeah, as usual, Idazmi is being his usual lying self, unless I have missed something very important. Let's just watch the rest of this. Let's see.
It's the end of darkness.
Let's see.
It's a time for joy for all my people.
Let's see. How about this? How about this? How about this?
These centuries, the preservers put an asteroid deflector on the planet, which has now become defective and is failing to operate. And we have to find that deflector and put it back into working order.
Oh.
Otherwise,
precisely,
Doctor.
It's not the Enterprise that is vaporizing this asteroid. It is actually...
You read them? I do have an excellent eye for musical notes, Captain.
It is indeed actually, Let's see what happens now, huh? It's actually the planet's asteroid deflector, and it's not even vaporizing the asteroid, it's just pushing it! Moon-sized asteroid, my giant fat arse! What the shit? And it wasn't even vaporized. And it wasn't even the Enterprise. My mind is absolutely getting destroyed by how much of a shitty liar this person is. So can you trust him? Ha, no. Well, I don't have the motion picture, so I can't say anything on this. Survive the main weapon of the planet killer in the Doomsday Machine. Now, let's go over this. Actually, wait, I don't know what episode. Let's look at the Doomsday Machine, shall we? Look it up. The Doomsday Machine. By the way, the Doomsday Machine does not instantly kill the things it eats, and it was destroyed by a 98 megaton explosion, specifically stated, in its mouth. So, and it's even more important to note that the Enterprise was not capable, these ships were not capable of creating that 98 megaton explosion by themselves. So let's go look that up. Unfortunately, I can't have more than one. I don't think I can have more than one Netflix episode up at the same time. I don't think. I might be able to. I don't know. But let's just look this up. I don't know. Let's skip around here.
Us to drain our power reserve at a much greater rate.
Mr. Spock, the transporter is now operational.
Alright, so how is
But
this?
this jury rigging won't last for long. He's got to come off now. I'll stand by here. 1,500 miles in closing.
Captain,
Let's see. I just want to see the explosion that kills this. And actually, I don't even need to watch this video. I just have to well, yeah, I just have to watch. I just want to see if it's really a 98 megaton explosion, or you know, because you can't trust anyone except to your own eyes and the actual video, and it's taking a couple of years to load. Wow, this sucks. Well, let's go back to this. Vaporized a mile-wide asteroid in the motion pillar, to say nothing of killing a solar-sized organism in one strike. I think he's talking about the space amoeba, which I don't know if it was truly solar-sized. Let's look that up. Star Trek space amoeba. Let's see how big it was. A large, surrounded by a field of negative energy, blah blah blah. Antimatter warhead. It's placed into microorganisms. Well, it doesn't say how large it was, but well, I'm assuming then that that he when he says to say nothing, I am assuming he means the Doomsday Machine. Has it loaded yet? It still hasn't loaded. Okay. The Star Destroyers stand no chance. We barely see their turbo lasers destroy meter-sized rocks. That's another lie, because, as we all know, Idazmi's a liar. Those rocks were not meter-sized. StarDestroyer.net has the asteroid commentaries, which quite clearly prove that, let's see, turbo laser commentaries, turbo laser firepower, and as you can see, turbo lasers pass through, employs blah blah blah, larger type, medium-sized type. This asteroid is on the order of 20 meters, so again, well, size of a and asteroid is in pursuit, blah blah blah. In these images, a 35 to 40 meter diameter estimate seems more appropriate. So as usual, Idazmi is indeed a liar. Well, that is not a surprise. Let's see, has it loaded yet? Oh, you. Let's just try and restart.
Mr. Scott. Try inverse.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Well, it
Transporter operational.
doesn't mention how
But this jury rigging
powerful.
won't last for long. He's got to come off now. I'll stand by here.
1,500 miles in closing.
It doesn't mention how powerful this is, and I don't have the time to go through and look at the whole thing. So you can go and watch it yourself. I will watch it later and see, and put it in the video below, in the links, the description, where if it does mention 98 megatons. Then why were the rebels surprised when the Death Star 2 was jamming them, and why is the Battle of Endor literally... Okay, so Idazmi claims that the Battle of Endor is the only battle in Star Wars that mentions jamming in any context. Well, if they were not used to jamming, why would they have a word for jamming in the first place? And two, he's lying again. We see jamming in the Clone Wars. Well, I don't have a video. I mean, you can just go on Netflix and look in the battles in the Clone Wars, and you'll see jamming. The reason Star Wars ships close to point-blank range is because everyone in that universe except Baze Malbus is similar aim to a stormtrooper. That's not true. This is my conversation with YW, good friend of mine. And we do sometimes debate, but it's all, you know. Alex. Alright. Alright. And I can't find the photograph. Is there... wait. Nope. No photos. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, here it is. So as you can see, there is a photograph of Catalyst, a Rogue One novel, and you see outside the ship's viewpoints, blah blah blah. Salient's warships were too distant to see with the naked eye. So beyond visual range combat. Although this should be obvious because we see ion cannons and Star Destroyers firing upon each other from space. You've never seen the Enterprise so much as move, have you? Yes, we have. And, well, it just so happens that in the episode, dang it, I can't remember its name, Paradise something. Paradise Syndrome. Well, they were moving at the same. They were moving 4 hours behind the asteroid. It would have taken them 59 days just to get to the planet, traveling on impulse power, mind you. They weren't going at warp. It would have been truly sad if they took 59 days to cross the solar system traveling at warp. But they were not traveling at warp. They were traveling on impulse. We've consistently seen Star Trek ships engage in direct combat at warp speeds with no loss of accuracy. The Star Destroyer gets wrecked in short order. Now, I think instead the Star Trek ship is actually dropping in and out of hyperspace. Or not hyperspace, subspace. Because we have indeed seen that Star Trek ships can do that. For example, let me go to my Google Drive. Yes, Google Drive, I've got it. Google Drive. Got this, and I do have this website I maintain with YW. Basically, whenever Idazmi has an argument he can come up with, whenever he comes up with an argument, we can just go to this, pull out the counter argument. It's really great. It's great. It's great. If you are a warzy, you need this. You need this. This is the essential Alright, here. Picard maneuver. Yeah, we can shoot you from warp, but we're gonna drop out and then shoot you. Why? Well, maybe we can't shoot a guy in real space while we're in warp. Now, it's important to note, yeah, they can drop in and out of warp really quickly and easily, but at the same time, so I don't think I would be surprised if they were just dropping in and out of warp. I mean, the Picard maneuver practically disproves warp strafing. Because, I mean, yeah. Why on earth would they need the Picard maneuver if they could just warp strafe? But this does give a significant advantage in that category to the Federation, because warp strafing is going to be nearly impossible for Imperial ships to track them unless they get like a tractor beam lock, prevent it from going to subspace, and then firing upon it. Although, of course, I do believe the Borg... now, my memory is fuzzy about this one episode, but the Borg might have actually gotten a tractor beam lock on the Enterprise while it was in subspace, and it was able to launch into subspace, stay in subspace. So, who knows? Maybe Imperial tractor beams would not be able to destroy the Federation ship. But, in any case, it doesn't matter, because the Empire just bombs the Federation ship. The Federation, oh, they're just jumping around in warp. And that's the end of the comment chain. You can see the new comment. So, as we've seen, Idazmi's directly lying about Paradise. And I do want to see...
You'll be killed, just like Decker.
No, I don't intend to die, Mr. Spark. We've rigged a delayed detonation device. You'll have 30 seconds to beam me aboard.
Well, I will watch this whole episode later, and I will be making this into a video, and I will put the video, the timestamp in the comments. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.